I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fight. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever.
This bout is scheduled.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoor? Here we go for round one. This fight has a real good flow to it. Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. How about that time counter shot? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. You want to know what it feels like to have Terrence Crawford hit you below the belt? Well, just ask Amir Khan. That's what happened the first time they fought, as Khan had to retire.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford's still as fast, he's still as slick, still as powerful. Now Amir Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So I've either got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5 rounds, or exactly the same thing's going to happen all over again.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stuff.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that. What do we expect to see here in round 2? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. A perfect counter lands. Miss with that jab. Straight right just misses. The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes and switching off.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Couldn't land that jab. He missed with that jab. That counter shot lands. They are giving us a high-tempo show halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. You don't want to trade shots. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the 5th we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.